On a mid-November afternoon, things are heating up in the NFC as West Coast rivals collide at SoFi Stadium. It's the Seahawks and Rams, and it's next on EA Sports. On the visitors' sideline, Seahawks head coach Mike Macdonald. These guys have really hit their stride, winners in 7 of their last 9. On the other side for the Rams, it's Sean McVay. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this build. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin on this mid-November afternoon. Seahawks and Rams in the NFL rivalry series underway from SoFi. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. So out come the Seahawks now for their first possession. They'll be led out by a Southern California kid. Played his college ball in L.A. at USC. At quarterback, it's Sam Darnold. First carry here for Ken Walker. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. That good for 22 and a first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Seahawks first down.
Well, they didn't do a lot there to fool anyone. They just came right out and ran the football, but with great success, and that's the way you want to get things started. A nice quick opener for a big game.
Back to Walker on first down. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
1 yard gain. Brings up second.
The numbers for Walker from last week's effort. 14 carries, 67 yards.
It's a very nice winning streak that they're on, and they've really seen this offense come into its own as a unit. And one of the keys is that the ground game has been established, and it's keeping the defense honest near the line of scrimmage. Sometimes that leads to huge games for him. Other times, he plays a complementary role to someone else. But however it's getting done, they're winning week after week.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. The Seahawks will call on Michael Dixon on 4th down to punt this one away. And he was looking for the check-up bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. So out come the Rams now for their first possession. Leading the charge at quarterback, the former Georgia Bulldog, Matthew Stafford.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
Hey, switch!
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll lose yardage here, back to the 15. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. So opening drive, 3 straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see first downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful later on.
And take it right on the 30. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And it'll be Seahawks football, 1st and 10. The visitors' offense, led by their wide receiver, headed out for their 2nd possession. And he's been as productive as anyone in the NFL in the middle part of this season. The NFL's leader in receiving yards to this point, and he doesn't appear to be slowing down anytime soon. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. 40 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
First down, Seahawks.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea Slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
From the 43, here's second down and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7. At the
Darnold down to throw. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 28.
A gain of 15.
A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Walker now on 1st and 10. To about the 26 here. This defense for the Rams, they were excellent in that win over the 49ers last week.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
They get into the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd and short, they'll try option left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. Here's Walker. And he's going to ball his way down to about the 1-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Charbonnet powering his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Jason Myers now for the extra point. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Seahawks 7.
So that drive goes 8 plays. And it all culminates with a Seattle score. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Rams coming back out, dressed in their new NFL rivalries-inspired uniforms, known as Midnight Mode. Now remember, the Rams went to a darker blue during their Greatest Show on Turf era, and it's back to some extent in what they're calling Midnight Navy, but it's the yellow on the sleeves, the nod to the 70s and the 80s era of Rams football that really sells the whole deal. Pretty sharp. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. The Seahawks and the Rams, one of the better rivalries in recent history. Both teams had dominant eras, each centered on different sides of the ball. The Rams, the Greatest Show on Turf, of course. Kurt Warner, Marshall Faulk, Isaac Bruce, Torrey Holt. And then after that, you had the Legion of Boom era up in Seattle with that great secondary, Richard Sherman, Jamal Adams, Bobby Wagner at linebacker. It would have been fun to see what would have happened if the Rams offense went up against that Seahawks defense. It would have been fireworks one way or the other. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Here's Stafford. Screen play set up for Williams. Down he goes at the 23, a pickup of 4. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Up the middle, it's Williams. And fights through one man. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a 4th down. Even though they were stopped before the first down marker, well-executed run there by the offense.
It certainly was, and the best part about it, it opens up other plays, especially the play-action passing game. Because if you can sell the run, that brings the linebackers up, and you can throw over the top of them and in front of the safeties.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This will be fielded at the 17. A 46-yard boot, but just 36 following a pretty decent return of 10 yards. And that will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Back to throw, Darnold. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route.
Darnold's pass.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, Darnold.
Brings up second.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Intended for Jackson Smith-Njigba. Incomplete. It's third down.
Now it's Darnold.
1 yard to go.
Walker with a grab, left side. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up fourth down.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on third down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Williams. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
The tackle by Leonard Williams.
The numbers for Williams a week ago, pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
He's done it. 1,000 career catches with that last reception.
I don't care what you've done in your life. How many things have you done 1,000 times of significance? How about this? With that catch, now closing in on the top 10 all-time in NFL history, a very significant achievement.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. On the jet sweep, here comes Puka. And that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
A loss of a yard.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. And the Rams at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards.
And 10.
You talk about this Seahawk defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
The Rams with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter, as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete. Just what Seattle was hoping for. The coverage holds, and now 4th down.
On for the Rams field goal. A 53-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good. So that, Charles, a season long right there.
And you know who's really excited about that? The special teams coordinator, because he's the one who has to tell the head coach in pregame, this is where we trust him from. This distance, he can hit it, and he repaid that trust by knocking that one right through.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
On the return.
Back out now comes Kenneth Walker in the Seattle offense. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Darnold. Open man left side. Shaheed has it. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
On the play.
If this were baseball, we'd call this small ball. Instead of pushing it downfield, they throw a short pass trying to pick up the 1st down, but the defense rallies to the football and stops him short, bringing up a 4th down.
And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away.
Fair catch.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
At their own
the Rams offense
line.
and Matthew Stafford set to take over once again. And he's building his case for MVP consideration with each passing week. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes as we move into the back half of the season. Pass complete there to Nakua.
Stafford's pass.
2nd down and 8.
Nakua. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. The short one there taken in by Ferguson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3.
Gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw, Stafford. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Woolen. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there. He's been good. His guys are winning. So far, the recipe working here in the 2nd quarter.
And he doesn't like to just tote the rock. He wants to carry his team on his back. And that's what he's done throughout this game.
Yeah, he's done that. He'll be hoping to continue that trend. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
To throw is Darnold. Over the middle, that's hauled in by Cup.
Darnold's pass.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
And it's 3rd down.
Darnold. That is caught. And down inside the 15 he goes. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a 1st down. Here's Darnold. Kidder here, it's complete.
Darnold's pass.
From the 9, 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Rams' 9-yard line.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Sam Darnold, touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Seahawks had 6 to their lead.
Yeah, this is pretty similar to the Wildcat plays that were bouncing around the league circa 2008 or so. The idea here, just snap it right to the guy you want to run with it. In theory, you're getting yourself an extra blocker. And here, that Wildcat runner is your quarterback. And he takes it into the end zone.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Michael Dixon to kick
the
off
kick unit
Seattle.
for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
And the LA offense ready for this next possession. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 34-yard
to throw
line.
is Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
A 7-yard gain. That's good for a Rams first down.
Play action. Stafford. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Nicky Van Warden.
And this is so uncharacteristic for him this season. Back-to-back interceptions from a guy who's taken really good care of the ball so far this season. Got to give credit to the defensive coaches, the players on the opposing sideline. Excellent preparation, even better execution.
So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. After the interception, here's Darnold. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete.
Darnold's pass.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Straight ahead, Walker. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Seahawks.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Going right back to Smith-njigba. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. From the 20, here's 2nd down and 2. Now back to throw. That's taken in by Arroyo. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Running right, here's Walker. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the Rams' 15-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. He'll drop to throw. Smith-njigba with a grab. It's a pickup of 17 there. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
Smith-njigba. A gain of 17.
Back to throw, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Myers' kick is good. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Stafford and the Rams come up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Stafford's pass.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28.
Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
13 yards on the play. And a Rams first down.
A shotgun snap for Stafford. And he's got his man on the out route. Here's 2nd and 7.
Out of bounds at the 43-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
and we've hit the 2-minute
7.
mark in this first half of action. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Stafford looks to throw again. Short throw, it's Higbee. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's good for a Rams first down.
Throwing is Stafford. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawks defense. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16.
At the Seahawks 47-yard line.
From the gun, here's Stafford. Throw left side complete. That's Adams.
Complete.
Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down.
Stafford. Able to find the open man. That's complete. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here's Stafford. Open man is Higbee, the tight end. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Leads to 2nd.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
Throw right side, going to be caught by Higbee. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Out of the gun, Stafford. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half.
I think everyone in the league talks about finishing, don't they? Doesn't matter whether it's a quarter, a half, a game, a series, whatever. But they're finishing the first half in fine style, putting that one in the end zone.
They did, and they didn't leave much time on the clock either. Well done. Extra point right down the middle. And that slices the lead down to 17-10. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith-Njigba getting ready to go back to work. And seemingly every time they've looked his way in this first half, it has resulted in a big play, as borne out by the numbers. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Darnold. This one goes underneath to Walker. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. To throw is Darnold. He finds Smith-njigba. Oh, he's brought down, and remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
Seahawks.
And he spikes it to stop the clock, and now if they choose, they'll have a chance at maybe a long field goal try here just before the break. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So halftime here out west, let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much.
Time to get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Rams offense and Davante Adams set to take over once more. And as we play here in the month of November, he's putting together a campaign to remember, the NFL's leader amongst wideouts in touchdown receptions. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
It's a gain of
22 yards there, a first down.
And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line.
12 more yards.
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. Off a shuffle pass, and it's complete. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
A gain of 4. It's
now a give up the middle to Williams.
On the Seahawks.
2 yards a gain there, and now they're left with a third and about 4 for a first. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Here's Stafford. And that's complete to Adams. And he is going to have a Rams first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on third down.
Rams first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
So he turned to a trusted, familiar face in that third down situation. It paid off.
Yeah, you go to your veteran receiver in that spot, so you can't underestimate him when he's on the field defensively. Make sure you know where he is because he understands how to get open in key situations.
2 yards to go, second down.
8 yards on the pickup brings up second and 2 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw, Stafford. This one swung out to Williams. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Rams first down.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are back within a score.
This is why a lot of play callers love play action in this spot. You just want to freeze the linebackers just for a second. Then you got a chance to get a quick pass into your tight end right behind them for a touchdown.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is down to a field goal.
Rams 17.
So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Now we'll see what the Seahawks offense has in store with their first possession of the second half. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
At the 29.
Here's Darnold. To the sideline and incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3-and-out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
A 41-yard punt there with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Getting set to go again, Matthew Stafford trots back onto the field. Last series, the ball never hit the ground. 6 of 6, touchdown pass, so whatever he did then, do it again, right?
Yeah, it reminds me a lot of when I watch the best quarterbacks throw 7-on-7 or even routes versus air. They're accurate, the receivers catch it, the ball never touches the ground. Or if you want to take it to basketball, a well-executed fast break, right? Pass, 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 finish at the rim, basket.
And the pressure gets to him and brings him down. Stafford is sacked. The former USC Trojan, familiar with this place, Leonard Williams. In there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. Here comes the Rams punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Pulled in at the 24. 43 yards on the punt, return of 4. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is, can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive. The play fake, and it's Darnold. That's to the sideline and incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now it's Darnold. That is incomplete.
Darnold's pass.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he's unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And Here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. The Rams offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. To throw is Stafford. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Now Stafford. And the Seahawks defense gets to him and they bring him down. Leonard Williams able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. So now Stafford and the Rams, after the sack, they're staring up at a 3rd and long. And they're not going to get this one off in time. It'll be a delay.
Delay of game, offense.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line.
They had quite a hole to dig out of there on 3rd and long. Not able to get the first, but a pretty good-sized run.
A really good run, but how much confidence do you have in your next play call that you can sell to the head coach? Let's go get it on 4th down. Do you really have a play you believe in, or are you just hopeful? And you got to sell it to the big man before it gets called.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. Fielded just inside the 30. It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And Seattle now ready to march onto the field. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. We'll get that to Charbonnet. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
It's a gain of 6. 1st down, Seattle.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now 2nd and 9. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line.
He was taken down behind the line.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
And it's 3rd down.
Here's Darnold. Connecting with Kupp here on the out route. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been totally taken apart, and that is borne out in his numbers. He's been terrific all game long. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
13 yards on the play. And the Rams.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Oh, the motion comes too late. And this is going to be a delay.
Delay game, offense.
So the delay of game penalty backs him up. It's now 2nd and 7. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. Stafford. Now he's going to step up and run. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Evades him at the 20. It's a 40-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Seahawks get ready to trot out on the field. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And making the tackle there, Jacoby Durant.
1-yard gain.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
He completes this to Walker. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the 1st there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a 1st down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
So possession goes over here on the punt. Here's a Los Angeles offense as they get set to take possession. Their defense accomplished step 1 of the mission. They forced the punt. Now they'll look to erase that deficit and take a 4th quarter lead. Now a play fake it at Stafford. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 34-yard line.
Stafford now to throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over it that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Throwing is Stafford. He's airing it out for Williams. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
It's 4th down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Hands it to Walker to begin the series. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain.
Tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Darnold now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Walker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 10 yards and a Seattle first down.
And the Seahawks first down.
Out of the gun, Walker with it. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Now Darnold. Gets this complete to Shaheed. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had a lot of chances, but not much success, converting only 3 times. This is 3rd and 4. In motion goes the tight end. Back to throw, Darnold. He'll find Shaheed out to the right. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down by about 3 yards or so as they wind up getting 7 there on 3rd and 4.
7. First down, Seahawks.
Off of play action, Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 48-yard line.
A gear for Walker running right. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. To throw is Darnold. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The home team's offense and running back Kyron Williams getting ready for their next possession. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the 4th quarter. Over the middle and complete to the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. From the gun, it's a run for Williams. And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. 94 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now it's Stafford. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
That's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Stafford. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Here comes the Rams punter now as he's on here to punt it away. It's taken to the 26. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Looking to put a drive together. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Wide open. open receiver, complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. They get 17 on that one, move the chains, first down Seahawks. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Darnold setting up the screen here. This is Walker. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16.
A gain of 9
and now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout.
First down.
It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. On the handoff, this is Walker. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second.
He was taken down.
And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Here's Darnold. And that'll be caught by Cup. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now back to throw. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out.
Holding offense.
Every penalty so critical at this stage of the game as now they've got it 3rd and long. Now it's Darnold. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. A 3rd and long. You knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to swell the lead to 6. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They're looking at a 4th down now as they try to hold on to this lead for dear life. Myers' kick is good. And that will double their lead as it's up to 6. So they get to 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half-moon grins right now because they'd feel a whole lot better about their position.
And a touchdown in the other direction, all of a sudden they're down. So now Stafford and the Rams down 23-17. A minute 53 remaining. And their 4-game winning streak in great danger.
Hey, motion, motion, motion.
Stafford now to throw. He'll get this complete to Whittington. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They were looking to throw, holding on the big right tackle.
That's real simple, partner. Keep your hands inside in the chest area. You're probably okay. You get it out on the shoulders, get them wide. You're just going to pick up a holding call.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
To Puka Nakua. 13 yards on the pickup. Brings up second
Now
down
it's Stafford.
at the 31-yard
Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the defense says they have it. They do. One play into the ball game, an early turnover.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.
So the victory here for Seattle. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for the Seahawks, they continue to put themselves in position for a first-round bye as they move to 8-2.